teeny tiny bit of solar coming in on this January day. Well, the sun was out, a big cloud flew in, but got a little dusting of snow. Good morning. This morning I'm getting ready to head to the Chevy dealership. Last video I went to an auto glass repair shop thinking that the leak in the box truck in the cab of the box truck was coming from my windshield. After talking with the owner, we realized it probably isn't. It's likely coming from my door. The door rubber is bad, and in the last video I did call the dealership and ordered a new door rubber. They told me over the phone that it would be in within a day or two and that they'd call me when the part was in, but take a guess. I called them last Wednesday. I didn't hear from them Thursday. Didn't hear from them Friday, and I was back to work Friday for the rest of the weekend. Didn't hear a thing. So this morning I decided to call them, and the girl says, "Oh yeah, it's here. It's been here since Thursday." I said, "I thought someone was going to call me when the part was in." "Oh, they didn't call you? Oh, that's weird." She didn't care. She didn't care, honestly. But I just don't understand customer service these days. I could have picked it up Thursday when I was off, you know, dropped off the box truck and probably had it back by now with a new door rubber. But here we are, it's Monday. I'm going to get it now. I am going to drop off the vehicle at the shop, and whenever the guy has time, he's going to put the new rubber in the door, perform a leak test, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that takes care of the problem. Hopefully that puts an end to the cab leak issues. That would be nice. It would be nice. So I'm going to go do that. He said he should get to it at some point this week, so hopefully he does, and hopefully it's good news after that. I hear birds. That's kind of nice. Hear that? Spring is coming. Spring is coming. Gotta warm this puppy up. I've got ice all over the windshield here. Well, that's gonna take some time to clear off. I still don't have a door, so for now I stuck a piece of cardboard there. Not that I think anyone's gonna go in the back and do anything, but just to kind of keep what's back there concealed. It's a mess anyhow. It's just insulation and some DeWalt tools, but you know. By the way, the auto glass shop that I'm going to, every place I want to go to has like 10-foot bay doors, so this vehicle isn't going to fit inside. Again, it's 10.9, and that was before I put the roof vent on. Now it's even higher. So at this point I try to look for places that have like a 12-foot bay door, but very few places seem to have it. So they'll just have to work on it with the bay door open and then pull it in as far as they can get it before it hits. And hopefully they do that before it hits. Alright, I'm going to scrape this windshield and hit the road, go get the door rubber, drop it off at the auto glass place, and the next update you'll hear from me will be how it all went. Make your guess at the price of the door rubber. Drop it in the comments below, and somewhere in the video I will tell you what the cost is, because I just can't get over the price of stupid little things like that now. Okay, go get boots, clean off windshield. Just got home. If the wind calms its tits, we'll go out and take a look. And man, I need to clean my window. Is that from you? Oh, you can't even see it. Wow. That's from you. It's from your little nose prints. Boop. Boop. Yeah. You're always looking outside. You gotta have something to do. Yeah, I just got back, picked up the box truck, went and got my groceries at the same time because why not? It needed to be done. I got some of these dryer sheets, and man, I'm telling you, they were in my cart and all I could smell was goodness. They smell like I'd like to eat them actually, but they smell so good. And don't you know, I picked up some fruit tea samplers to broaden my horizons here because, like I said, I only tried about 5 different teas. Looking forward to trying True Blueberry, Wild Berry Zinger, and Raspberry Zinger. Not so much the peach and the cherry. But I'll still try them, but really looking forward to those 3 flavors. I didn't forget about you when I was at Walmart, Rory. Hello? Oh, normally Rory eats vet food, the UR stuff, but every once in a while he gets a little treat, and he likes these Sheba treats. Well, it's not treats, it's food, but once in a while he gets non-vet food to eat, and he loves it. Don't ya? I love it too, because it's less expensive, but... Look out! What are you doing? Chewing on the elastic? Get out of that. Oh, oh, that looks good. That looks really too good to be true right now. Island hopping in French Polynesia. Uh-huh. And here I am freezing, making a fire. Okay. While the fire warms this place up, I hope, I am just basically adding up expenses that I spend on the box truck, the build or otherwise. Eventually, when it's all said and done, I'll probably tally everything up and do a video on what it costs to do that build. Probably gonna throw up a little bit. And yeah, and then I'll do a video of what it costs for my particular build. It's going to be different for everyone. I've been categorizing everything, you know, obviously the initial cost of the vehicle, insulation, lumber, hardware, you know, the list goes on. I've got my little book here, and I'm recording the prices of absolutely everything that I put into it. So eventually I'll be able to share that with you, and you'll probably also throw up too. Just, you know. And since I'm at it, has anybody guessed what the rubber around the door cost from Chevrolet? Let's see here. It's starting to get a little dark out here. That right there is what cost almost $300. Which is kind of funny, because I'm sure to make it in a factory somewhere it probably costs them about 15 cents. But that's the price these days. I'll have to convert that to USD, because I don't know what that would be. Apparently that has taken care of the leak in the cab. They did the leak test with the old rubber, and I guess it leaked like crazy. So they took it out, they replaced it with the new one. They did a leak test again, and you'll never guess, it leaked again. So what they actually ended up doing was taking off the door panel and making adjustments to the door. As you can imagine, it being an old FedEx truck, that door got opened and closed a lot. Many times in the run of a day. So they made an adjustment, still leaked, they had to adjust it yet again. And now they're saying that it's good and it doesn't leak. Hopefully we're good. This door has seen better days. Before the bodywork was done, the bottom part of the door was a mess anyhow. But also the door has many flaws of its own. It has seen better days, you know, from being open and closed constantly. This handle here is broken in places. The little knob for turning the window up and down, I mean, sometimes that little round knob comes off. I can probably fix that with, you know, something redneck. But some days I think I probably just would have been better off replacing the door, but here we are. Also, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. See that hairline crack? Yeah, that was my fault. Oops. I was trying to adjust my mirror and pushed on the wrong part of the mirror. Anyway. It's a hairline crack. I can still use it. It's still usable, sort of. It just distorts things a little tiny bit. Is what it is. At the end of the day, the point of this story is the leak is fixed. I think. Trying my new wild berry zinger tea. Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. Breakfast wrap, bacon, scrambled eggs, cheese, and a little Cholula sauce. A little mayo too. I do put 1 Splenda in my tea usually. Okay. I think the wild berry zinger might be my new favorite. Just might be. It's an exciting day because yesterday I just emptied a brand new pea container. I mean, yesterday I just emptied a laundry soap container. DIY composting toilet. If you know, you know. Well, this is crazy compared to yesterday. There's next to no wind. So much so that my tinnitus lied to me and I thought it was windy, but it's just my ears. I gave up on cleaning the solar. Not that there's any real sun today anyhow, it's just kind of cloudy and overcast. But yeah, this time of year when the sun is out, it's just not out for very long, and honestly not enough to make a real difference. So just been running the generator when I need to charge everything back up again. Yep. Got it up to 20 degrees Celsius in here. Got my carbon monoxide detector in here as well. That is not my diesel heater, you know, the one that had the error 6 code. This is one that I'm kind of borrowing for now, another temporary setup to get me through, but it is nice and warm in here. Now that the cab leak issue has been sorted, I think. Also, I just hooked this up in here to now have heat again because I hadn't had heat in here since my last diesel heater crashed out on me. At least now it allows it so I can get some things done in here sometimes on days off, which is helpful. And yeah, this is kind of the disaster area that I'm working with. Yep, tiny little bit of floor space left. So I think I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit and get back to finishing the insulation. You guys are probably confused about that right now. Was green, now it's going silver. But there's always a method to my madness. Confusing? I know. Basically, when I went to Home Depot to get this stuff, I thought you could get it in 2-inch. You could only get it in 1.5. I bought it anyway. These metal ribs are about 2 inches thick. I still put the 1.5s in there anyway, knowing that I was going to put 1/2-inch silver board on top of it. Now that might seem like extra work. It is, it's double the work. And they're not so easy to fit in on top of the 1.5, but I've been managing. Basically, those two insulation panels together are still cheaper than a lot of the other 2-inch insulation panels. So, whatever works. But it's just making it now, so I'm coming out flush with the stud here. And with the two together, it's like an R value of 7.63 or something. Nothing crazy, but I think it should still be okay. I know you guys didn't see it all, but this side also did get insulated, which I did off camera, but I left this little portion uninsulated. Probably should have done the same thing right here because I'm assuming these will have to come out anyway. There will be a partition wall going across here, and pretty sure there's going to be a wooden stud going in here against this rib. You learn as you go, and that's exactly what's happening over here. So now that we got a little bit of heat back in here, I'm going to go ahead and basically fit in some silver board over top of the green insulation. There's going to be spots that are left open, like here and probably also over here. I just recently purchased solar ladder racks to go over top of the roof. They're not going to go in the roof. Instead of adding any more weight than I need to that very thin roof, I'm going to put the ladder racks in through the sides. I got some Amazon gift cards for Christmas, so I bought these ladder racks. Anyway, they're going to be wall mounted, which is why some of these insulation panels, depending on where exactly I'm going to have them, they're going to be coming out because I'm going to have like some reinforcement 2x4 or something across the aluminum wall of the box. Anyway, enough yammering because I do that a lot, I guess, but let's get started because yeah, this place is a mess. Okay, I'm starting to sweat. Yes, I left this piece open because I believe that is where my second ladder rack for the solar is going to come in through. So this piece here where it's taped will probably be removed, and the ladder rack will come through a big stud that'll be on the wall, so then I'll just insulate around that type deal. So I didn't bother. At least I think that's where it's gonna go through. Try to do the math in my head a little bit because they're 7-foot panels. I might not have mentioned it, but I am horrible at math. I suck at math. I did summer school for math. That's how bad it is. There's a lot of math involved with this whole entire thing, and let me tell you, it's been a struggle on the old noggin. I'm sweating. I got insulated coveralls on. I think it's around freezing outside. I've got the diesel heater set to 15, but as you can see, it's 20 in here. Time to shut you off for the night. There we go. Okay, well that's shut down. It's nice and quiet in here again. Yeah, I got to the point where, you know, there's some condensation on these, and my foil tape's not even sticking to it anymore. So I'm giving up for the night. But for the most part, this wall is done. Like I said, sorry about the reflection. Wow. I can't really do that little piece there, or I don't want to, just in case that's where my ladder rack will be coming through the wall. There's no point. Partition wall, so not going to touch that one. Obviously, I do need to do this side over here, which I'll do sometime, I don't know when. Kind of just picking away at it when I can, when I have time. This was more or less, I guess, like an update video. Hopefully that leak is taken care of in the cab. Please be taken care of. I have lots more insulating to do in here. Obviously the wall over here. I think I'm also going to be putting more insulation on the ceiling. That is going to be it for this one. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Something I've got to do. Ooh, look at the condensation. Something I've got to do real soon is figure out a little door situation for the little cut hole in the wall. Pass through. Yeah. Yeah, door coming soon, maybe. I mean, for now, that's been my door. Piece of cardboard. Not the most secure. No freaking way. Is that mosquito? Do you see that? What the heck? What the heck is still in here? Oh God. I guess he just lives in here now. Like I said, man, you're a survivor.